Hello everybody and welcome back into The Buzz. On this episode, we'll be talking about midterms, our semesters up to this point, and then we'll be playing a little bit of a game, this or that. Joined today by my panel. To my immediate left, I've got Cole Keller. All the way on the end, got Luke Andrusik, the roommate connection. So guys, how's your semesters been going so far?
It's been going pretty good. Me and Luke have been sharing like a lot of memes together back and forth. It's been a good, strong roommate connection. I feel like we've built a chemistry. We've watched a lot of sports, and that's pretty much how my semester has been. It's just sports, photography, and that's really it, honestly.
Luke?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of class, obviously. Me and Cole did a college football bracket to start the semester, and then I beat him too badly, and he kind of got angry and ripped down the entire bracket. I was up by like 5 games. But I think we're starting a scary movie bracket now. I think so.
I would say so.
We're doing a ranking. We watched Sinister, which is supposed to be the scariest movie ever. We watched that, and we watched Terrifier last night with Art the Clown. So we're on a movie binge right now.
Yeah,
Luke and I lived together last year in Thayer Hall. Cole was a couple doors down. It's kind of the same this year. We're all in South. Those two are roommates. I'm a few doors down. So tell me, guys, how has South Hall been treating you? What's the residence life been like so far this year?
Well, it's way nicer having a shower and a bathroom to yourself. That's definitely one thing. You don't have to worry about going into the shower and seeing whatever objects may be in the shower or whatever's going on in there. But that's nice. The only problem that Luke and I have faced this year is we have an ant problem, and it doesn't even make sense because there's nothing in our room that is of substance that the ants would want. So now they're just invading us to invade us, I think, honestly.
How's your South experience, Luke?
The ants are really getting to us. If we leave out a bottle of like pop that we had the day prior and we put it in our garbage can, there will be ants on the bottle by the time we wake up in the morning. It happened yesterday, and it really annoyed me because then I feel like they're crawling all over me. But other than that, South has been amazing. The space is amazing. The beds are way better. We have a lot of personal space. We have a huge TV, thanks to Cole, that we've been watching the movies on. I broke my own TV because of the Browns.
Let's go.
The Browns-Giants game earlier in the season. But I will be getting a new one soon, hopefully, so I can play OG Fortnite when that comes out.
Are you going to get a humongous one?
No.
Why?
Me personally, I have not had an ant infestation problem. I'm only a few doors down. I'm surprised they haven't got to me yet. But anyways, guys, this is midterm week, so I'm going to ask you, how your midterms been going so far, if you've had any?
Well, I would say I think I've had 3 midterms. I think I did good on all of them pretty much. My photography midterm, I got like 147 out of 150 or something. I missed like a question or something. But I have my hard ones tomorrow, which is news writing and then bio, and we'll see how those go. Hopefully I do good on the bio. That's really the one and the news writing one, of course, but we'll see.
Yeah, I haven't really had too many. I had Lanny this week, which I think I did pretty good on. I think I actually aced it, hopefully. We'll see. But philosophy, I didn't have anything. I had a test last week, which I ended up doing pretty good on. But midterms for me it's just a culmination of what we've all learned so far. So I think it's not too difficult if you just have been paying attention in classes, and I think I have been doing pretty well in those aspects. But we do have news writing and reporting tomorrow. What else do I have tomorrow? BMS. I took a test in BMS already. We don't have a midterm. We have a little essay assignment, which is going to be a little bit challenging, but I think I'll be able to do it pretty well.
Yeah, the 3 of us, we're in a lot of the same common classes. So what do you guys say some of your favorite classes have been thus far in the year?
How about not going to class is my favorite class? Let's say, no, I'm kidding. I would probably say, honestly, psychology is probably my favorite class. I really like the teacher, Miss Knight. She's a very good teacher, and plus my girlfriend's in it. So it's it's weird because you talk about a lot of personal things. It's like high school if you took psychology in high school. You talk about a lot of personal things, and some kids don't participate, and it's kind of weird, but at the same time, it's very interesting, and it also helps with biology and everything. So I feel like I'm getting the best of 2 classes.
For sure.
I'd say philosophy is by far the most interesting that I've had, just because it's a new way of thinking. My teacher, Big Jam, I'm really enjoying listening to his philosophical thoughts, because he is a philosopher himself. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. He is a philosopher himself, and I think his point of view on the world is different than most people's, just because, you know, he spends all of his time thinking about things, different topics, where most of us aren't worried about, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I think it's interesting to learn, especially because we're reading about, you know, Socrates right now and Plato. So very interesting.
I'm
Plato.
heading home Friday after class around 11:30. You guys got any plans for fall break?
Yeah, football, and then I think football again, and then I think I'm going down to West Virginia to spend time with my family.
That's fun.
Yeah, Friday football, Saturday football, Sunday football.
Well, yeah, football. Yeah.
Monday, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. Probably just
football.
hanging around with the family. Probably football.
Football.
Monday night football.
Yeah.
Tuesday, I think we're coming back I think we're coming back on Tuesday.
Yeah,
so.
we do.
Yeah, Woosin production Tuesday, so that'll be pretty much the return for everyone. But that'll do it for this first opening segment here on the Buzz. Don't go anywhere though, because we got this or that coming right up.
Welcome to the Eberly Library, where you can find out everything about anything on campus. Through the double doors, you'll enter a world of knowledge and academic resources. These include the Knox Learning Center, where the Disability Services Office and testing centers are located, and the Writing Center, where students can work directly with our tutors in order to hone their essay skills and get easy A's. And now, to the print collection, which houses over 75,000 books spanning across all 3 of our floors. And if you're looking for truly a peaceful place to read, we also have the Stover Center for Constitutional Studies, with various nooks and crannies for students to hide away in with a good book. And if you need us to print out something for your next class, head on to the 3rd floor at the Eberly Library.
Welcome back into the Buzz. It's now time for our game segment, This or That. Today I'm going to be asking the guys some topics. You'll see it's pretty self-explanatory. I'll ask them if they like one topic better than another, and they'll give their explanation as to why. Still the same folks up here, Cole Keller, Luke Andrusik. I'm your host, Brett Gambita, and we're gonna get right into this here. First question, kind of a relevant question right now: summer or fall?
You go first. I went first last
I
time.
mean, I don't really like the summer. Too hot. I don't like being too hot. I like when it's like this kind of weather. It's currently, like 55 degrees outside?
57.
Yeah, 57. My dad calls that sweatshirt and shorts weather, which is my favorite type of weather. Even though I'm not wearing a sweatshirt today. But it's sweatshirt and short weather, which I really like because it's not too cold, it's not too hot. It's nice.
I disagree there. You're a lot more pastier than me. You're like a loaf of bread. So like, I'm gonna go with summer. Summer's obviously like way more elite than winter because I mean like I love
fall, not winter.
Fall, whatever. Fall, winter, they're almost the same thing. It's like spring and summer. You know what I mean? So like, summer's just way better, way more elite, better weather. You can do way more things outside. The only thing you really have to worry about is the rain. And I mean, there is that theory that like you just add more layers if you're cold, but like in the summer you could just, you know, what I mean, just go crazy.
That's the different way. It's the other way around. You
Yeah,
can
but
add layers, you can't take
I'm
layers
saying
off.
you can. Like you could take off your shirt. Like I can't take off my shirt right now. I'd be freezing.
All right. Well, Luke kind of
That
touched on
doesn't
this
make
one.
sense.
Luke kind of touched on this in our answer, or in this answer for the first one. Next question: pants or shorts?
Oh my gosh, it's so easy.
I'm gonna go shorts, obviously, but
You're wearing pants right now.
I like wearing sweatpants, but
Oh, we're
more of a-
matching. I didn't even realize.
I'm more of a shorts guy. I'm definitely way more of a shorts guy. They're just more comfortable. You can do more in them. It's just like, even in these, like I still feel like constricted. Or do you think pants?
No,
Oh,
I'm
I
a
think
shorts guy.
Oh, well, you just said I disagree.
Oh, I thought you said pants.
No, I was just.
Okay.
I'm about to have a Josh Block moment on you, bro.
I don't really have a preferred opinion. I wear both depending on the weather. You know, But here's the thing: if it's like 70 degrees in the summer, I'm throwing on some pants. If it's like 40 degrees in the winter, I'm throwing on some shorts. Like I don't know. That's just a weird
is-
thing I've
That's
always done.
middle school
Brett-
activities.
Brett wore
What's that?
shorts in the snow. And
I did wear shorts.
That's
in the
middle
snow. I wore
school,
shorts
yeah.
to our Christmas parade last year. But anyways, we'll get into the next one here. McDonald's or Wendy's?
Oh, so easy.
Well, Luke and I just got Wendy's last night, and I think I'm facing the repercussions of it like this morning. So I'm definitely gonna probably go McDonald's. I just prefer the Big Mac over anything else that Wendy's has to offer. Who knows what's in McDonald's burger meat, but like I don't know, it just tastes way better than Wendy's in my opinion.
I think McDonald's is the easy choice. It's the main fast food restaurant. That's why it's so big, because it is so good. If you get chicken nuggets with a large fry, and they're freshly made and they're freshly salted, and you get a large Sprite, dude, what beats that? Nothing beats that. That might be my death row meal.
I feel like anywhere I go to Wendy's at, like anywhere on the map, I feel like Wendy's has been super consistent to me. You know, I'm always getting that $5 biggie bag junior bacon cheeseburger. I feel like they've always been. I haven't had any bad run-ins with any of the service. And their milkshake machines don't break.
Wendy's burgers are better than McDonald's burgers in my opinion.
That's fair.
But everything else is McDonald's.
Well, I only get Baconator fries from Wendy's usually, unless I'm feeling a little spicy. I'll get like a Baconator. But last night they usually cut up the bacon for Baconator fries. These dudes gave me 3 whole strips of bacon, and the cheese wasn't even melted. The fries were semi-warm, but it was like, I mean, I bought it, so I was gonna eat it anyways.
Wendy's is always cold when you get it though.
That's another thing.
That's why I don't mess with it as much as McDonald's.
Luke, you mentioned in the first segment that you guys have been sending each other a lot of memes. So let's find out, what do they like better, TikTok or Instagram Reels?
Oh, that's bad.
That's so hard.
You go first, because
Man, I think TikTok is more appropriate. I'm going to go with TikTok probably just because I go on that more often. I'm not really a big fan of Instagram. That's probably like the last, if I was going on all my social media apps, Instagram would be the last one I go on.
Really?
TikTok would probably be first or second behind X, but I'm not a big fan of Instagram, so I'm going to have to go TikTok.
I would probably say Instagram, but I don't really go on Reels that much unless I'm bored, yeah. Because I feel like I just swipe a lot through Instagram. But
I laugh more at Instagram.
Yeah,
I find
enjoy
myself
TikTok
on Reels more than I do on TikTok. I have a limit on my TikTok though, so I'm not on it all day. Like I put a timer on it, but I feel like I should probably have a timer on Instagram Reels because I'm definitely on that at least like a half hour, like every day. But anyways, moving on to the next topic here. We'll go with this one: ice cream or cake.
I would probably go ice cream, honestly. Only because Ben & Jerry's is so elite, and I love Ben & Jerry's so much that it just would completely take out cake. And plus, cake can be too sweet. Like, it can be just, I don't know. There's something
dry.
Yeah, or dry. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. The cake has to be perfect. Not a lot of icing.
Yeah.
Not a feeling like I'm like a big bag afterwards. Like, I just got to feel nice after I eat some cake. And that's too inconsistent, so I'm going to go ice cream.
I'm also an ice cream guy. You can do so many things with ice cream. I mean, and cake, I only started liking cake recently. I've always been a cookie cake kind of guy as a kid. I always got cookie cakes for my birthday instead of regular cake just because I didn't like it. So I'm going to have to go with ice cream. You can put ice cream on anything.
A cookie
Ice cream,
cake?
very versatile. He could hit anywhere in the lineup 1 through 9.
I've only heard of.
We'll
like,
get on
ice
to the
cream
next topic here. We'll stick with the food. We'll go. This one hits close to home here. This or that, Hive or Benedum? Gosh.
Man.
Not the Benedum. No matter what, never the Benedum.
Yeah, I'm not a big
Never
fan of
the
the Benedum either. I'm a Hive guy.
Yeah,
I'd
always
rather
the
go
Hive.
and get some tenders or burger or like a buffalo wrap.
Fries, mott sticks.
And it's a better atmosphere. It's nice and
I mean, the realistic
calming,
answer is
really.
literally Chick-fil-A. That's the answer. Is
If you have
Chick-fil-A.
enough.
If you have flex dollars.
Well,
enough
yeah.
flex
If you would have switched your plan, you would have had enough flex
I
dollars
didn't
for
upgrade my
Chick-fil-A.
plan, so I didn't have that much money.
So go and
I will.
Hive.
I will say good things about the Benedum. I think it's been a lot better this year than it was last year. I mean, I can say that. I mean, we're all only sophomores, so we don't know what the Benedum was like before our time. But I think sophomore year Benedum has been better than it was all of freshman year. And I would honestly have picked the Benedum over the Hive until recently here. I think this week, honestly, this is the comeback week for the Benedum. It's been laying, it's been under the water. It's kind of risen up now. The Benedum or the Hive is back.
Risen?
The Hive is back, and you know what? It's partially thanks to those new chicken tenders. Those new chicken tenders, they just hit different. But
Did you say it was rising up?
it was rising up.
Okay.
Risen.
Run that back.
It has risen.
All right, we'll get on to the next one. I don't know how big on superheroes you guys are. Batman or Superman?
Oh,
Well, we just watched the
just
Batman,
watched.
the newest one, and because Luke has never seen it before, and I think it's one of the greatest superhero movies ever. I think it portrays Batman very accurately and well. So I'm gonna go Batman personally, and I also think Superman just kind of lame.
I do too. I think whenever you're thinking of aura with superheroes, it's got to be Batman. And the Joker, if you're talking about just
yeah.
the superheroes, or even if you're talking about like just the series and all the movies, I mean, Joker is the best supervillain of all time, I think.
Yeah, like who's Superman's rival? Like a rock, like
I
a
mean,
gem,
it's
and
like a rock.
and Lex Luthor. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's just boring.
What?
I mean, I'd much rather watch Batman every day of the week. And
Yeah.
Batman edits with Yeet songs go crazy.
there are things being said on this episode that have probably never been said before in any other
There are
episode.
sentences being constructed that have never been constructed before. But we'll move on to the next one. With it being midterm week here, figured I'd ask you guys this one. Math or science?
Neither.
Neither. We share a science class together.
I mean, I like Professor Hamilton, but I still just can't. I don't know. I was never like a math or a science kid. I was definitely more of like a English or something like that, or like I was the kid who put gym as their favorite class. That
Yeah.
was me. I was the kid who put gym for their favorite class. I was not.
I think all of us probably were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like last year. Math was good.
I was a
English
mathematician.
was okay.
I was
If
a
I had to
mathematician
pick-
personally.
If I had to pick a subject, it would be history.
Yeah. I
like
was a history
the
kid.
most,
Yeah, English
but
and history.
I don't like. I like math as a kid because I was good at like simple math, obviously.
Yeah, and then it was like.
And then it got too difficult, and then I just gave up.
That's for me.
it put in
Once I
decimals
got,
and I was like-
once they started adding letters like X and Y, I kind of tapped out of math. I'd say like 7th or 8th grade. But you know what? I had a comeback. I had a career revival in math, if you will. My freshman year of high school, I feel like I had a good year. Sophomore year of high school, not so much. But then junior year, I took AP Stats, and that's when my love for math, I feel like I regained it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Really?
I took the AP test. I got a 3. I don't even have to take a math class here at Waynesburg. So thank you, Mr. Scupa, my high school AP Stats teacher, for just being a great guy. And yeah, I mean, he taught the class really well. But anyways, we'll get to another one here. This one, I don't know what you guys will think about this. I don't know. You guys will both have cars on campus, or is it just?
No.
I mean, I share a car with my girlfriend.
All right. Well, driver or passenger?
Driver always. I feel more in control. I like that like control aspect. I feel like I'm more anxious when I'm a passenger, but I feel like if I trust the person, like if I trust somebody that's driving, then I'll be okay. But if I don't trust them, then I'm like sitting in the passenger seat, like, all right,
Yeah.
God, please be with me right now. Like,
I'm
you know
gonna
what I
agree
mean?
with you on that. I'd much rather drive and be in control of what's going on with the car than like my brother is 17. He just turned 17 this past April, and he got his license like maybe 6 months ago. And I cannot stand being in the car with him. I will never let him drive if we are going the same place. Like,
Dude,
it's
my
the
little
worst.
brother just like, so down in West Virginia, you can get your license at like 16 or 15 or something. And so he's had his license for like a year now, and I refuse to let him like drive with me whenever I go down there. I'm like, you're sitting in the back.
Yeah.
Like
I got my license really late. I was a late bloomer, so I was a passenger up until I was like 18 when I finally got my license. But honestly, if I had to pick, I'd still say passenger. Sometimes I just don't feel like driving. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I mean, it depends on who the driver is though. Like if the driver sucks, then I'm gonna want to be the driver. But if they're a good driver, then I'll feel more than comfortable being the passenger. So I mean,
That's
it's
fair.
I guess that makes sense
Yeah.
if you think about it. All right, next up, text or call. I feel like this is a freebie. This is a layup question.
I'd rather text.
I don't know. Like if it's somebody I want to talk to, then I'll call them. But like, well, it's also easier to just get whatever you're saying out, and plus there's less room for like messing up like something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I get that, but I don't like talking to people. Like even if it's my parents, like I'll call my parents. That's like the only people I ever talk to on the phone.
well, I mean, like I'll send my dad something on like Facebook Messenger, and he'll send me a thumbs up. But then
Yeah.
when I talk to him over the phone, he has a lot more to say about it. So
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
a
my
call
dad
guy.
doesn't talk.
I feel
either.
like that one would have been text all across the board.
I am a text guy.
We'll go one more question here. This is the money question. This is for all the marbles, even though we're not even keeping track of anything. This is the
Josh
money
Block
question.
versus Daniel Larson.
Cats or dogs?
Oh, this is the easiest question
Dogs.
ever on the thing. It's
Dogs.
dogs.
I got
And
seven.
All right,
there's
we
no-
have to have a bad guy on the panel.
There's no.
I have 7
explanation
dogs.
needed.
We have the cats all the way.
Get out.
Cats all the way. But anyways, that'll conclude today's episode here on The Buzz. Be sure to tune in every Thursday. You won't want to miss it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.
This has been a production of Waynesburg Community Television.